Billingham Stars TV in association with Liam Senior Bespoke Financial Teesside, and we're here post-game with Lions head coach Matt Bradbury. Another tough game on the road, Matt, as it has been all season, but you've come out with a period win, and you must be pretty proud of that.
Absolutely, and that's what we saw, like I said, at the start of the game. We knew we were coming in here short-handed again with a lot of senior players missing tonight, obviously. Ruskin missing, Pyro missing, Ruslan missing, so and Palmer and Croston that have been key parts of our team this season, but nothing can be taken away from the lads. The lads said they worked hard, they were committed for the cause and for the whole game. Conceded a couple of goals. We'd like to probably conceded maybe one in the first. We lost our way in the second with a couple of quick goals quite consecutively, quite close together. And then to win the third period, that's what we set our stall out to do, and not come in and be demoralised or destroyed. And we didn't do that. We came here with two guys from our under-18s B team that have never played senior hockey, and they're in their second and third year of playing the game. So for us, hats off to everybody in the organisation. I know Miles obviously takes the accolade as he does most weeks, because but defensively we have to defend that net, and Miles is obviously the backstop, and everyone has to defend around him. So really pleased with that tonight. I thought Tom Parkinson was outstanding tonight. He's had a tough old season, that boy, and I said to him, if it was the non-Miles Finney Award man of the match, I would have given it to him. So hats off to him tonight. And no, I'm leaving tonight Billingham as a happy coach, because I think we really did work hard, and when you can show that pride in their performances, then that makes me proud as a coach. So really pleased.
Well, as you say, the accolades go to Miles Finney in net there. He's faced 72 shots tonight and stopped almost everything that's come his way. But another accolade maybe for Kieran Rayner there, scoring in the third, and actually to the whole team for absorbing a great deal of pressure throughout the game.
Absolutely, we're teaching the team, it's very interesting when they come through the junior ranks that we're still teaching guys to play defensive zone, strong defensive zone, and they're doing that. So they're learning their trade. We spend a lot of time in our defensive zone, but again, when you've not got the offence that that we would normally have, then we obviously spend even more time in our defensive zone. But I think really now we've got systems, we can change our game around, our style of play, and that's it. It's not about just being a plan A only. We've got to have plan A, B and C, to change it around a bit, try and test the opposition out a bit, see how they adapt to the way we play, and not just be the same. We've played so many systems this year that the lads can change their gameplay. So I'm really pleased with that, and we've got a good direction going forward.
You mentioned that change of system. You changed the system a little in the second and played the high man for much of that period. What was the thinking behind that one?
We want to take a bit of pressure off the young guys, so the young guys didn't have to do as much defending, and we also wanted to see if we could sneak something on the break, and that was the key, was to try and we did get a couple of good 2-on-1 chances, but just we weren't strong enough in the areas we need to be. But yeah, we just wanted to change it around a bit. In the first period, Sykesy was running the show a little bit. He'd got a bit too much room, so we wanted to go a bit more man-to-man on him in the second period and then concentrate. But obviously Prochenko then, he loved the extra space as well. You could see he was enjoying that space with his European style of play, so he was cruising around a little bit more, and so we went back to our period one system as the period went on. But yeah, it was good, and you know what? It's really good to have the players adapt to that, and actually for young players to do that is part of their development, and that's if they learn anything, then to come into a place like this playing against some real good players. There was some of the guys that are really good solid forwards like Elders and Mossy and Callum Davis. You've got a wealth of experience they're playing against, and our boys get the chance to play against them and get regular ice. And like I say, it was a tough one tonight with our 15s, 18s, 20s and Lions all playing on the same night. When you're looking to develop your juniors like we do, then we've got no one to draw on, because they're drawing from the 15s to the 18s and 18s to the 20s, and we did well. Really pleased.
Well, as you say, you've had a really tough season. You've had a lot of personnel come and go. You've used an awful lot of your junior system. Is that kind of the aim for the rest of the season, to continue that with that development? Absolutely.
I think tonight the two guys coming in gave us something like a roster of about 39 players that have played for us this year. So a squad of 39 is unheard of. 4 or 5 goalies have played for us. So the young guys, so obviously people like Luca and Massimo tonight, they'll be playing with the 18s and 20s. So it's for their time to be the leaders. So hopefully they'll go back and really push the opposition that they play against, and really step their game up and be the leaders back for their junior teams. And when they come in and work with us guys, it's a real big learning part that they actually bring that leadership back to the seniors as well. So it's a big cycle, and we'll continue to do that cycle. And again, I think we'll be well over 40 players by the time the end of the season, and we believe in what we're working towards. And you stick probably 3 or 4 experienced players in this team that work as hard and really gel with the rest of our team, and we're not far off. We're not a million miles away, and if we can close those scorelines even more and develop. And I think credit needs to be also given to you guys as well, because I think you brought Dylan through, Ethan through, James Helens has come through. There was another guy, I didn't catch who he was, but there's another guy with a face mask out.
Josh Reynolds.
Yeah, he did a good job as well, and it was good because he just gave them a feel of the puck as well. So playing against a team like us, they're going to get a bit more feel of the puck, and hats off to you guys. You've got to look at the longevity, and if you look at the direction that we need to go in, it's about sustainability, because it costs a lot of money to run a hockey team, as some of the other teams are finding out. But for me, it's about that sustainability. And if you've got the depth underneath, then if you can pick up a handful of players here and there, then that's something that the club can be proud of. And I know that all of our juniors coming through the programme are wanting to play for the Nottingham Lions, and that's what we set out to achieve. So when they start playing, yes, they look at the Panthers, yes, they look at the NHL. Everybody wants to play in the NHL, everybody wants to play for the Panthers, but realistically, those numbers aren't going to go through there. So they've got to look to us, and we're there. We're a good, solid programme, and hopefully those kids dream to play for the Lions. And some kids out there tonight and this season would have never even thought they'd even get a sniff. And we show that they come to training week in, week out, and they're learning and developing. And again, another congrats as well to Ethan Hay here on the GB18s. I think that's fantastic. And without putting him into the shop window and working with the Stars, that wouldn't be possible as well.
Well, thanks for your kind words about our juniors. Really well done on the game tonight, and best of luck for the rest of the season. Thanks, Matt.